About that time. Go time. All winter long, it's been building up to this. Finally, today is the day. March 18th is the day that you put up or you shut up. Everybody's been running their mouth. Everybody's been working on their cars. Everybody's been saying who's who, what's what. Today is the day you have to show what you have. If you can't show it, you go to the back. If you can show it, you go to the front. So the morning of the race, we got up there and set up all of our equipment. We got in the gates around 9 o'clock, started setting everything up. Gates open at 10 o'clock. All of a sudden we look up at 9:30 and the line is out the gate of the drag strip into the road. People are filing in to see this race. This race has been talked about. This race has been built up. It's time to show these guys what these cars can do.
Getting ready for the RVA list. Brought to you by GetFast1.com. Got number 2 driver 8 Denver, Chevy Camaro, putting a call out. Top of the heat, Jason Blankenship, your number 1 driver in that.
I knew it was going to be close because when I pulled second gear, he was right there, and I was like, "Oh crap!" He was going to be tough. So we went through it, and I just beat him by like I think a little over half a finger or something like that. It was super close. So it was pretty good race. I think the people in the stand and everything probably got to see a pretty good race.
I don't know if he added power or filled up his nitrous or what, but we left together. He beat us by maybe 2 foot or 3 foot. I'm not sure. It was a very close race. It was a great race. He edged us out.
Don Hudstep making a call out. A pair of Mustangs going to hit their way. One going to end up number 5 spot on the GetFast1 RVA list.
First race, I had the suspension real tight on the front of it. Took almost 100 pounds out of the car. Last year I had a lot of problems with it, doing a big wheelie. So I tried to tighten the front up and was fighting track conditions on a cold track. And the car spun. And he got me a little bit, and I just let out of it.
Every event, these cars are getting faster and faster. If you get beat, you go home, you put more nitrous on your car, you turn the boost up, you take weight out the car, you do whatever you got to do to win. So every week, it is a dogfight out there to see who's going to last the longest, who's going to push it the hardest, and then every now and again, someone pushes it too far. But you know what? That's part of racing. Sometimes you pop it, sometimes you don't. But you fix it, and you come back the next week.
I did tell Brandon, I was like, God darn, I was like, I hate that you blew up. I said, but I did a giant wheelie. And you blew your truck up, and I don't really know how much more action you could ask for in a pass.
I'm hoping I can make it the rest of the year with it without blowing it up.
That could be any one of us. We're all pushing it, as hard as we can. So, I mean, I hate to see that happen to anybody out there,
Pete ended up pilling his car up. We went back out and pretty much had an identical version of the first race, just a little bit faster than the first one. And Pete still edged me out. So hats off to Pete. I'm not really sure what we'll do at this point. We're not going to stop fighting. We're going to try to come back with some more horsepower after this. So we'll come back after the spot.
So after the first pass, when the car spun, I made a test pass by myself and loosened the car back up and started to do a big wheelie again. So I had to race Don Hookstep again, and car left pretty good, and I never saw him.
We had more cars show up for the shootout to participate than we did guys currently holding the spot. I didn't think that was a very good showing, but I guess if that continues to be a trend, that all the guys willing to come out for the shootout will just fill those spots and we'll be good to go and we'll move on.
The Blue Mustang is going to be kind of a challenge.
I got to the track and looked who was there. There was a few hard hitters right off the bat. Trisha, Brandon, the guy with the Falcon. I can't remember his name, but I know that car from years ago. Some pretty heavy hitters, and you never know what somebody's going to bring, right? I mean, a car that looks bone stock can be a really fast piece if built right.
My goal the whole day was to win the shootout. I've heard enough talking, walked all the internet crap. I just wanted to go down there with a car that nobody wanted there, and go A to B every hit. Had a couple good races. The guy with the Falcon or whatever that thing is. I mean, that was a close race. I think I took a fender. So I mean, that made it fun. He's going to be fast when he comes back. He's already called out again. So I mean, it was fun racing. It was just good. It was good to have, everybody, there to actually have people show up and want to race.
So Donald Matthews and Don Huckstep decided to run again just before the race against the winner of the shootout. Donald Matthews, I guess, got his car figured out from not standing up too hard, made a great pass against Don Huckstep. I think they had some traction issues. Donald Matthews ends up getting that win. Don Huckstep ends up having to race Brandon Tuck, ends up calling him out for the street cruise.
5 of the bottom guys didn't have their cars together, didn't show up. The top 5 showed up. I blew my truck up, which left number 4 is the lowest man on the property. Brandon Tuck automatically gets a call at the lowest guy on the property, which is number 4, and that'd be Donald Huckstep. As soon as he calls out Donald Huckstep challenges him for the street challenge. It's near closing
so
time.
it's $300 on 100 miles of protest. Is that what we have?
Is that good with y'all?
Shake on it. Thank you, $400. Wait a minute.
Get the cars ready. We're gonna need to leave in like 5 minutes. Leave the drag strip, drive 7 miles out, come 7 miles back, go right to the staging lanes, and they run heads up on an instant green tree to see who gets that number 4 spot.
So Brandon Tuck and I go back probably 20 years in racing. He knows that car. He's made probably 10,000 passes in that car. But Brandon's well known as a mystery guy. Many people in the grudge scene or the heads up scene don't know him. He's been a bracket racer, but he's one to watch out for.
Wondering where all the boosted guys were today. That's about it.
Brandon Tuck, Mustang, Big Black Chevy Tyler, against Don Huckstep, Ford, Mustang, Ford Power, nitrous on nitrous.
All that went down, came back. I thought it was great how it turned out in the end. Kept the action up until the very end of the event. So it was kind of action-packed from the time we started racing until the track secured.
Lucky man.
Thank you.
Arcade out in Hanover.
First challenge and first challenge won.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Herbie.
You're number 4.
All right. Where's Donald Matthews at?
Hi guys. We had fun. We're gonna do it again in a month. Not have to blow anything up next time. That's right. Hey, so tell me, how bad did your mother get beat up when I won down to the ladder? Dude, I was looking out the window.
Dude, it rides like it rides like a boat anyway.
This whole road was just
Oh yeah,
it was just like,
I was
it must have been 2 miles.